Questions are growing over the FBI's seizure of 2020 election ballots from a Georgia election office. National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard says President Trump directed her to attend that raid. But now Trump says that was Attorney General Pam Bondi's call. Let's bring in White House correspondent Karen Travers for more on that. Hi, Karen. What's the White House saying about this raid and why Tulsi Gabbard was there?
President Trump just spoke about this at the National Prayer Breakfast here in Washington. And Diane, he said that it was the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who insisted that the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, be there at that raid at the Fulton County Elections Office. Here's what the president had to say just a couple minutes ago.
She took a lot of heat 2 days ago because she went in at Pam's insistence. She went in and she looked at votes that want to be checked out from Georgia. They say, why is she doing it? Right, Pam? Why is she doing it? Because Pam wanted her to do it. And you know why? Because she's smart.
Diane, at Pam's insistence and because Pam wanted her to do that. Those are two key lines from the president there, because remember, just earlier this week, we had learned that Tulsi Gabbard had sent a letter to Democrats in the Senate saying that she was there in Fulton County at the request of the president. That's why she was there for that raid with FBI agents. We also know that she had a speakerphone conversation where she had FBI agents who were involved in this on the phone with the president. The White House said that that was a thank you call for the president talking to those agents. The president also today talking about that raid, suggesting that this has to be investigated because of potential foreign election interference. Diane, there are a lot of questions, though, about why the Director of National Intelligence is getting involved in this situation down there in Georgia.
And Karen, the president's also now calling for federal controls in elections. You're hearing any more about how he wants that to happen?
No, he's essentially saying that it's Congress that needs to do this. That's what he said earlier this week, saying it's lawmakers who have to take action on this. But Diane, he is keeping up this refrain that there should be federal involvement in local and state elections and at the national level, that it shouldn't be states who are managing this. And we've talked about this, how this is a responsibility and an authority given to states under the Constitution. But the president has not let this go, despite significant pushback, even from some Republicans, including the top leaders in the House and Senate, both of whom have come out and say they do not support federalizing elections and do not think this is a good idea.
All right, Karen Travers, thank you.